Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. And here are my predictions for tomorrow Good Friday matches in the Championship. Let's start with Millwall versus Luton. Well, Millwall got a useful point against the Albion last weekend, and Luton, they beat Watford. At the moment, Millwall are 5th and Luton are 4th. It looks like that these two will probably finish in the playoff places. Of course, there's not many more Championship matches to go. Millwall so far have won 17, lost 12, whereas Luton, they've won 18 and lost 8. This one, I'm going to go for a draw. Millwall 1, Luton 1. Rotherham United versus West Bromwich Albion. Rotherham, of course, at the moment are 4th from bottom, and Albion are 9th. Of course, Albion have got no chance of finishing in the playoff places. There's that ship has long sailed, and of course we're coming towards the end of the season. I think Albion will probably be happy to finish where they are, 9th or 10th. Rotherham so far have won 9 and lost 15. Albion have won 15 and lost 12. Like I said, there's not many more matches to go, so. And as for Rotherham, they of course need results for a different reason, to avoid relegation. I'm going to go for Rotherham. Rotherham to win. Rotherham 1, Albion 0. Blackburn Rovers versus Norwich. Blackburn at the moment, they are 6th at the moment. Oh, and Norwich are 7th. Blackburn Rovers so far have won 19 and lost 15. Norwich have won 16 and lost 14. This one, I'm going to go for of course, Blackburn need a win to finish in the playoff places. I'm going to go for a draw. Blackburn 0, Norwich 0. Blackpool versus Cardiff City. Well, of course, Blackpool are bottom of the Championship and Cardiff are 4th. Of course, Blackpool lost last weekend to their neighbours Preston, and Cardiff, they drew with Swansea. All I can say about Blackpool is that they're as good as down. They'll be playing in League One next season. And as for Cardiff, they could well be joining them, the way things are going. Blackpool have won 8 and they've lost 20. It says it all really about why Blackpool are where they are. Cardiff, they haven't fared any better. They've only won 10 and lost 19. This one I'm going to go for Blackpool 0, Cardiff 1. Cardiff to win 1-0. Queen's Park Rangers versus Preston. Well, Queen's Park Rangers are 19th and Preston are 10th. Queen's Park Rangers at the moment, they're in free fall. They're beginning to get sucked into a relegation battle, but there's still quite a few games to go before they can think about perhaps spending another season in the Championship, or they might go down, especially if Huddersfield, Cardiff and Rotherham put some run of results together between now and the end of the season. And Preston, they're another team that are trying to get into the playoffs, but I don't think they will. Anyway, Queen's Park Rangers have won 11, lost 19. Preston have won 15 and lost 13. In this one, I'm going to go for Queen's Park Rangers 1, Preston 2. Preston to win 2-1. Reading versus Birmingham City. Well, of course, Reading are in all sorts of trouble at the moment. They've had a points deduction and it's put them near of the relegation fight. Reading are 18th at the moment and Birmingham, they're 16th. Reading have won 13, lost 19. Birmingham have won 13 and they've lost 17. This one I'm going to go for Reading 1, Birmingham 0. Reading to win 1-0. Sheffield United versus Wigan. Of course, Sheffield United are second and Wigan are second from bottom. They're another team that's almost relegated. They'll be playing in League One next season. It's going to take a miracle for them to escape where they are. I don't think they will. Of course, Sheffield United have won 22, lost 9. Wigan have won 8 and lost 18. In this one, I'm going to go for Sheffield United. Sheffield United 2, Wigan 0. Stoke City versus Bristol City. Stoke at the moment are 13th and Bristol City are 14th below them. And of course Stoke at the moment have putting a run of results together. Bristol City did at one time, but they've seemed to have fallen away. Stoke have won 14 and lost 16. Bristol City, they've won 12 and lost 14. In this one, I'm going to go for Stoke. Stoke 3, Bristol City 0. Swansea versus Coventry City. Swansea are 15th and Coventry are 8th. Swansea drew with Cardiff last weekend and Coventry, they lost 4-0 to Stoke. Swansea have won 13 and lost 16. Coventry have won 15 and they've lost 12. This one I'm going to go for a draw. Swansea 1, Coventry City 1. Watford versus Huddersfield. Well, at the moment, Watford were fancied to finish in the playoffs, but it doesn't look like I'm going to finish there. They're 11th at the moment, and Huddersfield, they've starting to put a run of results together. Huddersfield, have they? Of course, Watford lost last weekend to Luton, and Huddersfield beat Middlesbrough. It looks like that Neil Warnock might work his magic, and Huddersfield might stay up. Watford have won 14 and they've lost 12. Huddersfield have won 10 and lost 20. In this one, I'm going to go for Watford 0, Huddersfield 1. Huddersfield to win 1-0. Sunderland versus Hull City. Well, Sunderland are 12th and Hull are 17th. There's not much to play for now for Sunderland. There's no way they're going to finish in the playoff places. And Hull, well, they'll probably finish where they are. Sunderland have won 14, lost 13. Hull have won 12 and lost 15. In this one, I'm going to go for Sunderland 0, Hull 1. Hull to win 1-0. Middlesbrough versus Burnley. Well, of course, Middlesbrough at the moment, they're third and Burnley are top. This looks like that Middlesbrough are going to finish in the playoff places. And of course, Burnley only need, I think, a point to be promoted. Middlesbrough have won 20, lost 12. Burnley have won 24 and lost 2. In this one, I'm going to go for a draw. Middlesbrough 1, Burnley 1. Well, that's the end of my predictions for tomorrow's championship matches. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another video.